What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Ernest Mampana from the FOREX Traders, and I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Now today, guys, we are going to be looking at EURUSD and also GBPJPY. But before we do that, I just want to let you know that you can now subscribe to my signals. It's only 200 Rand per month. So I'm taking entries during the weekend and Monday, Tuesdays. I'm not going to take entries from Wednesday to Friday. Now, without wasting much time, guys, let us get into it.
Okay, Bagay Balibora will never do it. Right now they are watching me doing it. This thing in marble hall is like a movie. I knew it and I did it.
Thank you so much for choosing this video, and once again, if you're new to this channel, be sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The goal is to hit 200 likes on this video, so please leave that thumb up as well. Now here you can see I already have EURUSD analyzed, but I'm going to delete and then start from scratch. So let's remove all of that and actually switch to a daily time frame, because that's where I start. So you can see, guys, that it's been a very long move to the downside, but currently the market seems like it's losing its momentum right here. It's kind of like correction, because it has been moving to the downside, and then this might be a correction and a continuation to the downside. We are not 100% sure of that, but one thing that caught my attention is that this week, the previous week, of course, we had this spike to the upside like that, and of which is the highest spike ever since this spike right here. Let me show you. Ever since this spike right here, we never had something like this right here. So this could be a change of the trend, we don't know, but ever since that spike right there, we never had something like this. You can see right there, you can also see right here, and then this is where the current price is. So that spike really caught my attention and then made me want to go in fully. Of course, there is someone I'm trading with managed to catch this move and he made a lot of money from it. I will just attach the screenshot right there. So from here, we want to know where to. I can do this, man. You can see the market broke here. Can have something like this right there. So the market has been approaching this area right here in a very corrective manner. So how I teach is that if the market approaches a certain zone in a very corrective manner, we might want to look for possibilities to the upside. Now you might ask which certain price that you are talking about. Let's zoom out and then look for the previous price right here. So you can see right here, this is where the market actually kind of like reacted somehow previously, and then the very same reaction we are seeing it on there right now. You can see the market has been approaching that area in a very corrective manner. That could be telling us that the market is now ready to go up. Well, not all the time that is going to work, but in most cases that works very fine. So let us switch to a smaller time frame to see more possibilities. But before we do that, I'm just going to highlight this one right here. I'm going to have my lowest point. Obviously my lowest point is here, and then my highest point is here. So let us move to the next time frame. I then switched to a smaller time frame, that is 4 hours, and there are few scenarios to happen right here. Let me just put this one right here. Before I even dive deep, let me just zoom out and mark this area also. So meaning that before this highest point right here, we have this one right here. Okay, now there are two scenarios that might occur on this pair. First of all, we can see that the market been approaching this area of which it was our previous high in a very impulsive move, but when it gets there, it's kind of like losing the momentum. Like I said, on a daily time frame, when the market approaches a certain area in a very corrective manner, we might want to look for reversal opportunities. So right here, as I said, there are two scenarios that could happen. If I were to forecast this, I would draw something like this, and this is where it's going to be tricky. The market might still play in right here, then finally drop. That's one thing that could happen. And if that is going to happen, then it's going to kill a lot of traders who are only trading support and resistance, because we were told that once you break the support, then we aim for the resistance, of course. And then at this point, the market will break and support and resistance traders will go in with the aim to hit their targets right there. But then the market will come back again right here to get them out. Their stop loss, of course, will be below here. It will get them out, go up again, and then they feel like, oh, maybe it wasn't the right time to go in, but then now is the right time to go in. They go in again, it goes up few profits and then comes back down. They attempted again to go back again, they get in, it goes up and then takes them out. So this is the kind of a scenario we can look at, simply because of this market is correcting right here and then preparing for those moves to the downside. Otherwise, if that's not the case, then this also might happen. The market might do this, reaching a certain level right here that I spotted, reaching this level right here, approaching that level in this manner. That could tell us now that the market is done. When it gets to this area, it could tell us that now the market is done correcting, and then we can expect more moves to the upside. So far I covered all possibilities that could come. Now, what is it that we need to look at from here? From here, we're just going to wait and see exactly the behavior in which the market is giving us. Another thing that could happen is that the market could just still bounce between these areas for a very long time, like it did on a certain price like that. From here to here, the market has been giving us those moves, like moving from one point to another, with no solid with no solid trend. So yeah, this is what we are expecting on EURUSD. We're just going to wait and see exactly the type of the confirmations that we're getting, and then we move on from there. Obviously, if you're in my signal group, then you're going to get this as a signal. All right, here I am. I have GBPJPY opened, and I'm going to start on a bigger time frame as always. So I'm going to be marking my levels first. If you've been trading with me, you know how I do things. So after marking my levels, I then going to look for a trend. So from here, I could tell that this could be a solid trend right here, and then we can move this to at least at this point here. Perfect. So we can see that we have this uptrend. We are waiting to see the market reaching at this area right here, giving us a double bottom before we can continue going down. But how are we going to spot the right entry? We're just going to wait up until the market gets to this area, and then here it should give us some sort of a correction and then a continuation to the downside. So as I said, on a bigger time frame, we're just going to let the market run up until this area right here. And once the market gets to this area, it will be giving us that double top that we spotted on a daily time frame. Double top represents a reversal, so we're going to wait to see this type of a move, maybe a correction, and then breakout, retest, continuation to the downside up until this area right here. So this will be our target if we were to go in with our selling opportunities, and we're going to enter in somewhere around there or after this correction right here, swing up until this area right there. So this is the type of the analysis I'll be looking at. Other than that, if I were to switch to a smaller time frame such as 1 hour, I would then realize that okay, the market is currently forming another trend inside a trend. So obviously all these trends are to the upside. All these trades are to the upside, as I said. So we can see already that the market right here, it's kind of like correcting right here. So we might want to wait to see if the market is going down. If it breaks this area, then also we're going to wait another correction, continue with the move to the downside. So the double top might happen and might not happen, but either way, I'm still waiting to see more possibilities to the downside. That was quick and that was simple, that was easy. So if we were to get this type of structure, obviously we're going to enter somewhere around here, and then I'm going to have my profit at this area. That's all I had for you guys today. If you have enjoyed this analysis, be sure you let me know down in the comment section, and also be sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Like this video, there's more content coming up, and I will see you on the next video.